Here's how I'm trading my $5,000 portfolio with no hype and no fluff. Let's go. Yo, what is going on, premium chasers? I hope you are having a God blessed day today. Every single person that comments down below is going to get our earnings season survival guide specifically for option sellers. If you want that full ebook, make sure to drop a comment down below. And if I provide any value for you at all, please hit that like button and that subscribe button. It helps us reach more people with this sort of content. But guys, today we're going to be going behind the scenes of our live portfolio here on the channel that I funded with a $5,000 budget, and we're gonna see where it takes us. So let's go over the shoulder and kind of recap our trade log, okay? So our current trade log right now is on the June, we had our covered call that we were running for our SoFi. We had bought out 100 shares for an average price of $16.09. We ended up rolling that position, bought to close it out at 43. A few other things later, we are currently in a $17.50 call that you guys are seeing right here. Now, obviously, SoFi is currently trading at 21.20, and I am most likely in about a week's or so time going to be selling my SoFi shares. So let's talk about the options of that, and as well as what my options may be with my Campbell's. I might actually have to do this live right now here. So if you guys don't know, one of the worst trades I've ever had with my options selling career was when I moved over here to Fidelity, and their app. I mean, why do all apps are terrible besides Robinhood? It's sad. Like Schwab's app is awful. I hated trading on their app, and Fidelity is no different. But y'all know I love Fidelity for that passive interest I earn on my cash secured puts. But we could see here that if I do actually, this is interesting, and I like doing this kind of content, guys. Please let me know if you like it. I want to do more content just like this, where I can just flip up with the camera, show what I'm doing. It helps me. I'm not doing this full time, but I really enjoy creating content. So if you like this sort of stuff, you like these kind of on the fly videos where I'm just kind of going behind the scenes and my thought process on things, please, right? Comment, do the things that the algorithm helps us reach more people. All right. But what we can see here is I can buy to close this position that expires in a week. And I can actually, it looks like I can, let's do a limit. Let's do our mid. Actually, I can probably, okay, I could basically break even here. I could break even here and get my $3,000 back. That's interesting. That's interesting. Campbell's up to 33. Let's go. Man, dude, I'm pissed because I would have had this trade, and I originally, so if you guys have been watching these live portfolio update videos, you would have known that my original trade for this was giving me a nice ROI on collaterals around, like, not insane. It was just at 2%. I think it was like a 1.89, if I remember correctly. And then I fat fingered it, and I chose like the wrong expiration. Even I've pushed this out of my memory at this point. And I only collected $4.72, bro. Like, I collected $4.72. But with that said, I can buy to close this position, meaning I'm closing out early, and I get back my $3,000 to go look at a different opportunity. Now, I actually, in my pre-market call this morning inside Option Seller School, I was saying I'm going to do that, and I'm going to jump into another stock, right? And some of the two big stocks that I'm paying attention to right now, actually, there's a few, but the one I was really kind of thinking I'm going to jump into was AT&T this morning. Okay, so pre-market, this thing drops down close to 4%, and I'm like, yo, this is bananas, right? Bananas. Why do I think it's bananas? Well, number one, AT&T had a fantastic earnings for AT&T. Their subscriber growth was numbers. They're investing like a few $1 billion because they're saving a ton of money with from the Trump's tax thing that they were doing. So they're investing a whole bunch of money in their fiber optic network. Their subscriber base has been growing, as I mentioned. And I was like, this is a classic market overreaction. I'm jumping into the 23 or 24 cash secured puts, and I'm going to get in and out of this thing, hopefully in like the matter of like a week or so. And what do you know? What do you know? Market opens, of course, boom, we green. We green out here, boys. So we could see we were dropped down here, and then it's frustrating because I don't even like AT&T, to be honest with you. It used to be that stock for me that I was like, yo, I'm going to retire on AT&T dividends. And then you know what you did, right? Then you know what you did to AT&T. You ruined so many dividend investors' dreams. That was actually during the time when I started learning about option selling, when I was like, dude, they just cut their dividend. Like, that's I was relying on that, right? But that's a topic for another video. But So for me, AT&T has been a love-hate relationship, absolute love-hate relationship. But I was, I want to jump into this thing for the cash secured puts somewhere around that 300-day moving average of around $23. But I didn't see the opportunity. I didn't see it. So what am I thinking right now? Well, there's a couple things that I want to, a couple stocks I'm looking at, right? One of my big ones that I like is Fiverr right now. I do think it's, well, not anymore. If you guys follow the channel, you would have seen I've been talking about this one. It's kind of course, green now, nice 1% up yesterday. Actually, let's refresh this, see the updated chart. Up another almost a percent today. So still not bad since it's trading below the 200 and 300-day moving averages. However, the setup isn't as nice as it was earlier in this week. Okay, but the premiums are pretty nice. I might do that. Okay, I might do that trade, right? The next one that I am looking at is CAG, I believe is the ticker symbol. I don't know about you guys, but I have been my CAGs. It just like Yahoo Finance has been so. Why? Like, guys, I've been dropping the ball right now, bro. I've been dropping this ball. Did anybody do this? Did anybody jump into Conagra? Oh my God, hold on. I got to post this one up too. If anyone actually did this. So we do have a private group that's invite only if you guys are interested. It's called Options Seller School. It's an amazing mastermind. Gives you all the resources, courses, and most importantly, a network of people doing this day in and day out. We basically talk all day about this stuff. But of course, up 2%. And I literally was saying, I'm closing out this. Dude, you guys know I was like, watch the videos from last week. If you truly don't believe me, I know a lot of you guys tune in every day, which is awesome. But you guys know I said I'm closing out. As soon as this thing is closed out, this damn Campbell's put where it's wrapping up $3,000 of mine, I'm going into Conagra Brands because I had an experience on my deck drinking a poppy and eating sunflower seeds, and I turned over to sunflower seeds the day after. I was like, after Conagra came up on my screen, I was like, and it said a Conagra brand, and I was like, this is a sign. This is a sign. This is God giving me a little bit of a sign. Jokes aside, but with that said, of course, it is up 2% now, right now. So we'll see if it comes back down. I still think it's we'll see, right? It's on my watches. So why am I not closing out this position right now? Because there's no opportunities really out there. There's really no opportunities out there from my watch list in terms of like something that I want to just jump into in cash secured puts. It's not a good time. I'm fully expecting a big market pullback. I've been saying that for a while now. I don't know when it's going to happen. Nobody knows when it's going to happen, but I do think it is going to happen, and then that's when I'm going to be ready. For right now, even though this cost me $5, I'm not just going to throw $5 out the window. Right? I'm just not going to like take it out of my wallet and be like, hey, boom, throw it out. I'm not just going to do it. Even though it's a terrible trade, I'm not just going to do the trade just to do something. I only will close out my cash secured put if I have something better to do, or if I hit my ROI and collateral goal within a short period of time, I'm going to close it out and free up that collateral. Those are really the only two options that I'm going to do, right? Now, I could do things like rolling this, and I can do that. Right now, I'm not going to do that because it's already going up. Right, it's already going up. So what do I mean when I say it's already going up? Well, it's going to be starting to work. If it starts working its way back towards its top Bollinger Band area, why would I roll a cash secured put? Right, so like that's just, see, look at this. Like, it's back towards its top Bollinger Band. Now this is my time, if I wanted to. I can close out this position, free up the collateral, and jump into another play. But if I don't have another play, why would I rip up a $5 bill, right? Like, even though that's only $5, it would basically be break even because I collected $4.72 of premium. So I'm a boring investor, guys. I'm going to be honest. I need this stuff to fit into my lifestyle. I work full time, right? Fortunately, I do get to work from home. I'm a VP at an AI holding company, and I love it. But for me, I need stuff that fits into my lifestyle, guys. I got a family. I've got business. I've got work. I've got faith. I got fitness, like all sorts of stuff that I like to do on a daily basis, right? So for me, this is why I love this strategy. Guys, you've watched the videos. Like, I make this a little bit more exciting than it actually is. If I wasn't talking to you, like, you guys see, I haven't done anything with these trades. I have done absolutely nothing. Well, I rolled, like, and some people be like, Pete, really? It takes 15 minutes a week? Really? I'm like, yeah, really. Once you nail this down, you understand the fundamentals. Sure, in the beginning, it might take you a few hours, a couple weeks, however your schedule sees fit. But once you get the concepts and you understand different positions, and that does take about a year. I do say it takes about a year to put yourself in all the different situations you could be put in. It's really not a lot. Like, this is what I've done. Like, this is all I've done. And that's it. I'm just sitting around and I'm waiting, right? Like, that's it. And that's why I love this strategy, because it lets me go live my life, right? It lets me go live my life. Now, we have people inside OSS that, they take it to another level. I used to be that way. I used to be very kind of like trading a lot, but now I don't want to. I will intentionally trade, honestly, like only like 5, maybe 10 to 15 times a month. I don't want to trade a lot. I genuinely don't, because I found with overtrading, right, that can lead to losses, right? Give me an amen, right? Come on, like, you already know, that. Like, this boring, disciplined approach, in my opinion, is the best, right? Like, it's like Jocko says, right? Discipline equals freedom. I like to change that up just slightly for myself, because I consider myself very disciplined in everything I do. I don't do anything half-assed, right? Like this channel, I said I'm going to do videos every single day. I'm going to do it. I don't miss a day, or whatever that matters, right? If I say I'm doing jujitsu, I'm doing jujitsu. If I'm fitness and I'm tracking my macros, I'm going to do it. Like, I'm not going to stop, right? Like, if I say I'm going to read the Bible every morning, whatever I'm going to do, I am very disciplined, but I changed it up and not say I say discipline is freedom, right? Discipline is freedom, and that you can apply that to all aspects of, and not just trading, which this video is about, and investing, but I can almost say, which one of you would say that being a disciplined investor is a bad thing, right? And I'm telling you, people that overtrade, they're micromanaging everything, right, are not disciplined, because they're letting their emotions, run high, right? What I can do, and what a lot of people actually do inside OSS, is they let everything go to expiration. Just let everything go to expiration. What's wrong with that? Like, honestly, what is wrong with that, right? Like, there's nothing wrong. You do not need to, like, buy to close your positions early. Yes, you can. You can do that, and it does help your ROI. 100% fact. I agree. I think most people should, right, go, spend 15, 20 minutes and look at their money every day, right? I do think that, I do, right? I spend 15 to 20 minutes. I obviously a little bit more, because I have this business and I'm doing content, like, I'm involved, right? My game's gotten better. But, like, for most people that are doing this, I say 15 minutes a day. If you see you can buy to close it, cool. You know what's cool? That you can do this all automatically, right? You can set limit orders to buy to close your positions, right, automatically when you capture 80-90% of that premium. You can do that, right? I don't think you could do it on Robinhood. I don't know if you can, but I know with like Fidelity and Schwab, you probably can do it with Robinhood. It's been a while since I use Robinhood here for educational only. I don't like Robinhood as a platform, but I get it. It's very simple and easy for beginners to see what they're doing. But for the most part, you could set that to capture 89% of your premium. You'll get an email when it actually executes, right? And then it's a good till canceled, right? You'd set it good till canceled on your brokerage. And then you get an email like, oh, cool. I closed out my cash secured put. I got my $3,000 back. Let's go see another opportunity. Maybe you spend 30, 40 minutes that week researching a new stock, researching a new setup. Maybe you're in a mastermind where you're getting different kinds of trade ideas. Something crosses your radar. You go do your own due diligence, your own research, and you jump in, you do some cash secured puts. How long does it take to do a cash secured put, guys? Boom, cash secured done. One at that price. I like the delta. I like the setup, right? And then what else? You're not doing anything else. You can, again, set your limit, to buy to close, immediately after, selling to open your position. And then you're done. You don't have to look at it. Or you could be truly the lazy man's investor in this and just let everything go to expiration, right? Listen, sometimes I get really busy, and there's been times where I'll go in my portfolio and I'll be like, oh crap, I had like 10 contracts expiring. And I'm like, oh crap, I didn't even realize that. Like, anybody else have that? Like, because that's fun. Like, I'm like, oh wow, like I just freed up a whole ton of collateral that I can just like jump into. I don't know about you guys, but it's kind of cool, right? When you log in, you're like, oh, what is all this money? Where's this come from? And then you go to your activity and you're like, oh, right, all these cash secured puts. And that's what's cool about the strategy, guys. It fits however you want to do it. You can, of course, over engineer the crap out of it, like I believe I've done with the wheel strategy, which is already a pretty pretty basic strategy, but over-engineering it with interest and dividends and all the other things that we do, right? But you don't necessarily need to do this like a madman staring at these charts all day. By no means. That's even if it worked, guys, I wouldn't even do it. I don't know where I'm going with this video, guys, but if you are interested to learn more about OSS, click that first link in the description of today's video. You can learn more about the Ark Options Strategy. If you're not toxic, you're financially stable, you can book a call with us. We interview every single person we speak with because we don't want to kill the vibe of the group. Guys, I literally have people in our group, OSS group, that say, hey, Pete, can I like post in our Facebook group? We want to get more, some more members in here, right? Like all this. And I say no. I say no, right? It's not about getting more members, right? It's not about getting more members. Guys, it's not. It's about, I want to create people that I actually would hang out with in real life. And if you're a toxic person, right, you're not financially stable, you don't actually have the money to even do something like this, what would be the point of you infecting this community? Hopefully one day you're cool, but like everybody in our group, I haven't had one single person to have an issue with anybody, right? We're talking, I literally have my screen up here. I'm obviously not going to show people's private information. We're not just talking about, stocks and selling options. We're talking about life, personal stuff. One of our members posted, some shots from him being at the beach, right? Like this morning, right? Like all sorts of stuff, right? It's not about that. So if you're interested to learn more about that, click the first link in the description of today's video, guys. Remember, sell options, collect premiums, repeat. I'll see y'all tomorrow.